Good morning, everybody. I'm really happy to see you. I hope you had a nice weekend, and I say that no thing that's going on. I was able to get out and walk a lot. I was able to have a very socially distant walk with a friend of mine. Yesterday, Dave and I took the girls to this very out of the way, not very well known trail so that we could just get out and feel a little bit more like human beings. We didn't come across another person really, and it was great. So I'm excited to be here. Today is my isolation arms and abs. If you did it last week, this is not the same for you. I think our bodies do best when they don't know what to expect. A lot of these moves are going to be compound moves. And what does that mean? We might be working our arms, but we're working other things as well, other muscle groups as well, which is awesome. So let's jog it out. You never want to skip your warm up. Ever, ever, ever. Reach up as high as you can. We're going to do 2 exercises and then we'll do an ab exercise. So when we get out, we're going to be strong. We're going to hug people so tight because we're going to be that, Jen move. One of the things, stretch up and back. And then I want you to round your back and push your arms out. Stretch those shoulders out a little bit. Give yourself some hugs. Important thing to remember, you have got to keep your core tight for every single exercise we do. This is your core. It's the center of your power. What is your core? It's part of your stomach, your back, and your butt. So the easiest way to explain it is if someone was like, I'm going to punch you in the stomach, and they came up to you and you steeled yourself for their punch, that's what keeping your core tight is. Kate, oh my gosh, good morning. I love you guys. Okay, hi Gypsy. So the first exercise that we are going to do is, when you have kids or you're around a lot of kids while you're in isolation, you know how they make you feel. And this is called the You Exhaust Me. Alyssa, oh my gosh. The white structure behind me right there, that is 2 different hammocks with a cover. And then that is an above ground pool. This is a rental house. So you'll see the hose coming out because they're draining the pool to open it for the season. The kids are going to be ecstatic. Okay, so we are going to lay. This is the You Exhaust Me. At the end of taking care of 5 kids for a week, all day into the night, you know how that feels. Well, I know how that feels now. So your arms are straight, and you're going to curl your biceps in and straighten all the way. So when you straighten, I don't want you to totally rest them. Just let them touch the ground. We're doing 15. You can go a little bit heavier with these. Normally I would go with an 8, but I'm going with a 5. You have to really, really keep your abs tight. You do not want any other body part moving except your arms. So, you know that feeling when you're just really exhausted. But look, we're still exercising while laying down. 3 more. All right, awesome job. So this week is a little bit easier for me. I only have 2 children this week. Dave's kids are with their mom. So this will feel like a piece of cake, right? Okay, so the next one we're going to do is a swing and tricep. I want to get a little bit heavier weight for this. So I got an 8. You can use an 8 or a 10. So here's what we're going to do. This is the motion. You are holding the weight like this. You wrap your hands around it so you have a tight grip on it. You're going to squat down and swing it between your legs. Make sure your knees are behind your toe. Abs are tight. You're going to swing it up, lower it down, let it lightly tap between your shoulder blades. Squeeze your triceps to get it back to the top and down. So we're doing 15 of these. So this is one of those compound moves where, yes, we're working our legs, our abs are tight, so they're working, and our triceps are working. And in all honesty, you're hitting your shoulders, you're hitting your biceps. It's all working together. We're doing 15. Again, make sure you have a tight grip on that weight. 6 more. How does your weight feel? If your form is starting to falter, please, please, please lower your weight. You can also drop it completely, but I'd like you to use something. Keep those abs tight. They need to keep your body nice and tight at the top of this move. 2 more. Woo, that was awesome. Someone saying hello. Bonnie, good morning. All right. Next, we are doing an ab exercise. So I want you to be on your ball. You're going to roll out. Your hands are lightly behind your head. Never pull on your head. You're going to crunch up. But when you crunch up, you're going to go to the right and then to the left. So how do you do that? You keep your face up towards the sky, and it's really hitting your obliques. So we're going to do 1 and 1. We are going to do 12 total. So that's 1 and 1 is 1. Now you have to keep breathing. As with all ball exercises, if you move your knees together, it's going to be a lot harder to stay on the ball. I don't have them totally together, but I have them closer than I did when I showed you what the exercise was. Oh, 7 more. Take those breaks when you need to. Do not hold your breath. Do not pull on your head. Oh my gosh, 4 more. Come on. Do not quit. You got this. And listen, if you can't get through all of the reps that I get through, do not beat yourself up. All I want to know is that you are working hard. If you got through 8 of them, that's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, have a sip of water. Good job. Ooh, I like that one. We are going to feel that later. For sure. Okay, I did this one last time, but I love it so much. It's called the zombie apocalypse because honestly, at this point, would any of us be surprised at any crazy stuff that goes on? So you are going to take light weights. I have 5 pounds, and you're going to pretend like you're a zombie. Okay, now as you walk, you're going to walk back and forth. I don't care how many steps. It all depends on how much room you have. You have got to keep your core tight. You are squeezing your shoulders. You are not jerking your body to get those weights up. It's all very smooth, controlled. Awesome. Jen Moon, you love the zombie walks. Okay. So, we're going to do this for a minute. Sorry, because it's a hard one to count. So go for 1 minute. Keep that core tight. So you see I'm not swinging the weights. I'm squeezing my shoulders to lift them up. If you lose your form and you find that you're moving your body to get these up, I want you to stop and drop. Go to a lower weight. Keep going. Someone's saying hello. Andrea, if you don't have a ball, you can do those on the ground. You can do those crunches on the ground. It's not a big deal. 3, 2, 1. I love those. Okay, okay, I love this one. We want to work our triceps. A big complaint that I have always gotten from women is when they weigh, they get the waddle. We don't want the waddle. And if you didn't have the waddle before, you certainly don't want the waddle when you get out of quarantine. So you have to work your triceps. It's critical, critical, critical. I'm going to use 2 pounds for this. You should probably use 5s. Okay? So You've seen a rocking tricep before. You're at a 90-degree angle, rock back, squeeze. But while we're there, I want you to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back to the starting position. Those squeezes, your range of motion is literally going to be that high. So we're going to do 15 total. You're going to hate me. But, you know, I'm sure you realize you get over it. 2, 3, 4. Ah! You should already feel the burn. You might already need to drop down from the weight you are at. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, keep your core tight. Your body is not moving at all. 10 more. You take breaks when you need to, because what do we say? Breaks are not a sign of weakness. Breaks are a sign that you are busting your hump. You're burning those muscles up. They love it and they hate it all at the same time. 8 more. Oh my gosh. So remember, if you don't get through all 15, but you're working really hard and you're pushing yourself, that's what I'm happy about. We have 5 more. We do not quit at Visco Fit. And Alyssa, who I talked to before, she even got me the shirt that says it. 3 more. Keep that core tight. You're going to want to release it. Don't do it. 1 more. Sometimes I feel like I'm way too dramatic, but I'm not like faking it. That burns. And I like the burn, but I think I'm a little bit of a whiner too. Okay, now we are going to do the rockin' challenge. I love this one. You're gonna lay, because remember, we are at our ab exercise now. So you're gonna lay on the ground. Your hands are here. You're gonna rock your feet up over, and I kind of want you to push them down using your abs, but I don't want you to let your legs and feet hit the ground. So that's the challenge, is when they come down, your abs have to work so hard to keep them from touching. Okay, so your hands are under your butt, squeeze up, kind of fling them down, but stop them. Oh, mine just lightly tapped. So come up so your tailbone is up off the ground and kind of fling them down. Woo! Oh my gosh. These get me. You can scream and yell all you want. Oh, and don't hold your breath. Keep those abs engaged like crazy. 4 more. 2 more. I just need a minute. Wow. Okay, rock yourself up. Those are fun. So they kick my butt. Okay, so I love this one. I'm calling this one the multitasking mom, because this butt back, you're gonna hold the world up while you curl over here. Isn't that how you feel half the time? Like you're trying to keep shit from falling down on top of you and all of your family while you're doing 10 other things. So that is what we're doing. I am actually going to go to a 2 on this arm. So squat back, arm is up, keep those knees behind your toes, and that happens by sticking your butt back. Keep your abs tight, curl up, straighten. So holding up the world while we do other things. You know, so I heard someone say once, moms are the great protectors. And it's true. Physically, we might not be always as strong as men. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, I think we are just as strong, if not stronger. And I think most men with any real awareness know that too. Sorry for the men out there. I'm not criticizing you. I love men. Love you. Love you. Love you. But we're women. just different. You guys ready for the other side? Squat. Oh, I'm going to go with the heavier one on my left. Okay, squat back. Keep your knees behind your toes. You're holding up the world while you do other things. How does your weight feel? Keep those abs tight. Full extension. When you come down, keep that weight up. Drop it if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay. The next one we are doing. So wrists and forearms are not an area that most people think they need to work. Erin, oh my gosh. So good to see you. Most women don't think about working their wrists and forearms. It's really important. It's great to have, you want to have those strong wrists and forearms. If you take a spill, it also comes in handy. So we are going to rotate up, turn around, rotate in, okay? So the rest of your arm is not bending, your arms are straight. So we are gonna do 15. So this is 1. Keep your core tight. Remember what we've talked about. Keep those shoulders back. Really squeeze. How do your weights feel? We have 10 more. Five more. Come on. Really squeeze. If you are not burning up, your weights are not heavy enough. Normally I would be doing 5s. Awesome. Shake it out. Okay, the next one we're going to do is a left handle attack, because we know that left handles are awful. If you do not have a ball, you're going to stack your knees, your bottom arm is out in front, and you're going to squeeze up. If you have a ball, get it. You're going to lay on top of it so your rib cage is up against it. You wrap your arm around it, bottom leg is bent, top leg is straight, and I want you to really squeeze those obliques and get up as high as you can. Do not pull on your head, 15 on each side. And I want you to go all the way back to starting position. Don't try to skip on that. And don't start pulling on your head as you get tired. 8 more. Keep those abs tight. 3 more, come on. Squeeze, you can always put your hand there if you want to make sure that you are working hard. Okay, so rib cage on the ball, bottom leg is bent, top leg is straight, your arm is wrapped around, hands loosely behind your head, hand loosely behind your head. Five more, come on, squeeze. Oh. Woo. If you want to get rid of these, there's only 2 ways. You have to work them and you have to watch what you eat. That is really, really, really hard to do right now. I have cut back on my golden Oreo intake because it was getting a little out of control. But I feel good about it. I feel good about it. Okay, the next one we're going to do, bicep exercise. You do not have to use a ball. You can also use a chair or a stool. You're going to put your tricep on the ball. You're going to extend. Brand new. You can use a 2 or a 3 pound weight. If you've been working out with me for a while, start with a 5 or an 8. See how it goes. We're doing 15 on each side. So make sure you're leaning forward far enough so that your arm is on the ball. Fully extend, squeeze all the way up, halfway down, all the way back up, then all the way down. 15 on each side. Keep those abs tight so your body stays stable. Five more. Come on. Your biceps should be on fire right now. If they're not, your weight is too light. If you've been working out with me for a month or two and you haven't gone and gotten 5-pound weights yet, you should do that. Because what you can do, ask your neighbors, put it on Facebook. Maybe someone who's not using theirs can leave them outside their house and you can run over. I know there's a stay-at-home order a lot of places. I get that, and I'm respecting that like 98% of the time. Sometimes I do go out for a little drive, but not far. I do not want to come in contact with any people, that's for sure. I miss people. I miss people a lot. And I'm thankful to have my people with me. You know, I know people that are separated from their kids, separated from their elderly parents. I have been through some crazy, crazy nonsense the past few years. And by taking care of myself physically, it stretched into every other aspect of my life, made me stronger in every single way. So we got to keep it up. We got to keep it up. Okay. Okay. The next one that we are going to do. All right. I love to do, I don't like boxing. I just don't like it. It's not my jam. But I do love doing punches. And the reason I love doing punches is because I have you punch across your body. So you get a great rotation in your trunk, while at the same time you work your shoulders, biceps, triceps, forearms, the whole 9 yards. So what I want us to do is get weights. You should probably start with 5s, okay? And you're going to punch up. And you're going to do up 15, up 16, mid 16, down 16. But so when you're going to get a little rotation, you're going to come up on the ball of your foot slightly. It's critical that you keep this area tight, that your movements are sharp, and that you're on point, okay? 16. So I want you in this stance, again, as if someone was going to punch you in the gut. 4, 5, 15, 16, 6, 7, 8. Come on, keep everything tight. And down. I know, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh my good Lord. That's good. Good, good, good. How are we doing on time? Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, the next one I want you to do is an ab exercise. You are sitting down. Your feet are out in front of you. Sorry, I forgot to get my other weight. So you have a weight on either side of you. I want you to reach over. I don't want you twisting like this. Your legs stay straight, your feet stay together. You should be back next to your hips. You're going to reach up and over, place it down, pick the other one up, okay? So I just want you going back and forth, back and forth. We're going to do 16. So I'll count. You guys just go as long as I'm telling you to. Keep those abs tight. So go back over for the other one. Woo! Squeeze. This is so good to get this rotation in your trunk to strengthen those muscles. We do so many things in life that require this twisting motion, and it's also when you don't have a strong core, you often end up hurting yourself from very simple things that involve this move. We have 5 more. Two more. I know. Squeeze. So good. Found more glass. I feel like every time I work out here, I find glass, but I guess that's a good thing, right? Okay. All right, so the next one that we are going to do is we are going to work abs. We're going to work our whole body, but you're going to be in this position. You are going to spread your feet to shoulder width apart, and you're going to squeeze up. So you are going to have to keep your entire body tight, and then you're going to squeeze up and really squeeze those triceps. I'm starting with 5s, but I'm going to have my 2s right here, just in case. That was not a cough. Not that you're close to me and I would be coughing on you, but you know what I mean. Okay, your feet are a little more than shoulder width apart. You're going to want that other arm kind of more centered. Squeeze up. We're doing 10 on each side. Your entire core is tight. You are a straight line from your head to your heels. Take as many breaks as you need. 5 more. Whew. I know. I get it. But how did that feel? If you need to take a lot of breaks and you only get through 5, boogie on. Awesome. Keep that butt down. I don't want it up. 5 more. Squeeze those triceps. There's a reason we only do 10 of those. Crazy, 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 crazy. Okay, next one. You are on your knees. You're gonna shrug up. These are the I don't knows. When your kids ask you 47 questions in a 10-minute period, like, where's the milk? I'm like, I don't know, because I'm not gonna answer questions like that. I'm just not. Okay, squeeze up. You wanna go a little bit heavier, so I'm gonna do 7s on each side. Keep those abs tight. Do more. Do everyone else's kids ask like the most obvious questions, or is it just mine and my boyfriend's? Like when I ask him to start the dishwasher, and they ask me where the pods are. It's another one. I have hundreds of them. Okay, let's see how we're doing on time. Oh my gosh, guys, we are done. Let's stretch it out. I'm gonna move a little closer. Hey, reach up. We're done. Stretch to one side. Now, as you stretch, I want you to pull gently on this arm to really stretch out those triceps, they got beat up. And then you're also, with that stretch, stretching your obliques, which is amazing. Christine, good morning. Now I want you to push back on your fingertips, really stretch out your wrists, forearms, and biceps. Hook one arm around the other, pull it in. Good morning. She likes being around me when I exercise. It's kind of funny. She usually just sleeps most of the time. She's 15, so out that night, it was a really mild night. The entire carport collapsed. We have these big bins, metal bins that hold firewood, and thankfully, I think she was right between those, which thank God. Pull your elbow pointing up, pull down into the back. Guys, I'm so happy you joined me. I will be on tomorrow, same time. I had a request. Oh, hi, Sherry. I had a request for my thigh workout. So I'm going to do thighs tomorrow. Then on Wednesday, I'm not sure. But tomorrow I'm doing thighs. If you guys want a tip, I love it. It helps me pay for like my new iPad and, Wi-Fi and that encouragement support. If you find your motivation waning, if you just feel bummed out and you have no motivation to get out of bed and exercise, I will help motivate you, okay? We're all in this together. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. Bye, YouTube.